Wait, I'm here. I made it. Look, listen. Listen, I'm not as drunk as you think I am, okay? So, this costume is the one that my dad wore to his prom. Okay? So it's not like I'm just waltzing in here all willy-nilly like, oh, Orange Insanity. It's like you drunk 15 margaritas and just went on camera like with a bottle of spiked ginger ale. This isn't a bottle. This is one of those can thingies. But hey, I'm here to review a movie. Which movie was I reviewing again? Spy Kids 3. Okay, so Spy Kids 3, as you all know, is a movie about a bunch of Hispanic kids who happen to be spies. I mean, what's up with that? There's definitely not enough vodka in this ginger ale, let me tell you. Whoops. So, these kids, they're spies, right? And their dad is Antonio Banderas, who happened to play Puss in Boots in one of the Lego movies made by Pixar. Okay, so the kids go and they do the thing on this island, right? And then there's Steve Buscemi, who's playing the propeller guy from Mad Max 2. And he's doing the thing where he took a bunch of animals and he put them together to make different animals. It's like that one game for the Commodore PC. So he took these animals and he did the thing. And so he took those animals and then suddenly Sylvester Stallone is all like, oh, Steve Buscemi, I don't like the thing you're doing with the animals. It's against the laws of God, I think. So he takes these bunch of skeletons. Yeah, I think Jack Skellington turns up and he's like, ooh, girl, I'm gonna fight you. And she's like, no, you're not. And then she takes the pepper spray and she's like, and then he's like, oh, you and he's like, oh, you defeated me. And then she defeated Jack Skellington and saved Christmas. But then it turns out that Sylvester Stallone is actually Elijah Wood from Harry Potter. And then he says, ooh, Percy Jackson, you have to bring the ring to Frodor. And he's like, what? Frodor? But you can't just go into Frodor. It's the place where Sean Bean says you can't go because he's being a stupid dumbhead. And then the I forget like the middle bit, but then in the end it turns out that Mufasa, oh, that wasn't good. Turns out that Mufasa was Darth Vader's father all along. And I'm like, what? So anyway, that's the plot of Spy Kids 1. It was a pretty good movie. It wasn't as good though as the Terry Gilliam classic Brazil. And because Terry Gilliam's Brazil was made completely from scratch. What that means is that he had this idea in his head and he was like, dude, I'm gonna make a movie out of that. And then he took the guy from Monty Python and he made a movie out of him. I mean, how crazy is that? God, I love this movie, man. Freaking, the guy, Danny DeVito's in it. He's playing like, I don't know, he's got a funny hat. Oh, God. Oh, that's it. Anyway, that's my review. It's made by me. No copyright intent infringed. And I wish you all a good night. Hail the Alamo.